Hello and welcome back. This is AnthWolf with part 14 of Dragon Age Origins. We have agreed to help defend Redcliffe Village from the undead that seems to be coming out of Redcliffe Castle of late. And we need to find out what happened to all Eamon, because we've had no word of what's happened to him.
Fish? And something else. Oh, more fish.
So, we've got to talk to some people, because we've got to prepare the village ready for whatever's going to happen.
Just keep coming back from the castle, Murdoch.
Tell them to maintain watch. I don't want a surprise attack before the sun goes down.
Yes, sir. What should we do until then?
Pray, and hope for a miracle. So you're the Grey Warden, are you? I heard they all died with the king.
You sure you didn't hear that we killed the king?
Could be that I did. We aren't gonna turn aside anyone who wants to help, though. Don't take me for being an ingrate or nothing.
Well, we do want to help however we can. You can trust us.
Name's Murdoch, mayor of what's left of the village, providing we aren't all killed and hauled off to the castle tonight.
Have faith, good man. We will defeat this evil together.
I hope you're right. I've been trying to hold us together, but it isn't easy. Anyhow, you're here, and they tell me you're in charge.
What can I do to help?
We need what little armor and weapons we got repaired, and quickly, or half of us will be fighting without either. Owen's the only blacksmith who can do it, but the stubborn fool refuses to even talk. If we're to be ready for tonight, we'll need that crotchety bastard's help.
Why does Owen refuse to talk to you?
His daughter, Valena, is one of the Alessa's maids, so he hasn't heard from her since this whole business started. He demanded we attack the castle, break down the gate, and force our way in. I said it was impossible, but he wouldn't listen. He's locked himself in the smithy now. I can't force him to do repairs. He said he'd rather die first.
Is there anything else you need?
We could use some extra bodies. Having a veteran like Dwin in the militia would help a lot, but he flat out refuses.
Tell me about Dwin.
He's a trader, a dwarf, lives near the lake. Locked himself up in his home with some of his workers, he has. Says he doesn't need any of us. We could use somebody with his fighting experience, but he won't come out.
Carry on then.
Right. Let's hope we see morning.
So, we've got a couple of people we need to talk to. The blacksmith and a dwarf trader, it seems. Let's do the blacksmith first while we explore the village. How much have we got? We just came from the chantry, tavern. Oh, the smithy's right next to us. That's handy. So that must be the tavern. This is the smithy. Okay. Where's the entrance? Ah, there's the entrance.
Go away. Curse you. Leave me in peace. You've already taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left.
Is this Oren the blacksmith? I need to speak to you.
Huh? Who is that? What do you want? I've been through enough.
I prefer not to speak through a door. Can I come in?
All right. Let me undo the locks. All I ask is that you don't make any trouble.
Excellent.
Maker's breath. What is that smell? It's like someone set a brewery on fire.
Somebody's been drinking.
So I let you in. You wanted to talk. Now we're talking. Mind telling me who you are?
My name is AnthWolf, a Grey Warden helping Bantegan.
A Grey Warden, is it? It takes all kinds. Anyhow, my name's Owen, though you might already know that. Care to join me as I get besotted? Or is there something in particular you wanted?
The militia needs your help desperately.
Why should I help Murdoch when he won't help me? My girl, Valena.
is one of the Alessa's maids, and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her. She's been my life since my wife passed on 2 years ago. Now she's dead, or soon to be. I don't care what happens to me or the village, or anyone!
Or you could work to help save her.
I'm an old man. Everyone knows we aren't making it through the night. Or are you going to save us?
I intend to try.
Is that so? Maybe it's the drink talking, but you almost sound like you believe that. Tell you what. If you want me to do repairs for Murdoch and his men, promise me you'll go into the castle and find my daughter.
I'll do my best.
Not good enough. Murdoch said the same damn thing, and I didn't believe him either.
You were asking a great deal, you wretched little man.
I want a promise. Promise me that you'll look for her. That you'll bring her back to me if you can.
I promise you I'll find her. Dead or alive.
I'll accept that. It's something to hope for, at least.
Oh, lovely. Shall we next begin rescuing kittens from trees?
Right then. It seems I have some work to do relighting the forge, and I suppose I'll have to find some iron. Maybe at the mill. Oh, Murdoch just better send his men here as soon as possible if I'm going to get to all these repairs and get them done by nightfall. If you need anything done, well, just let me know. I've got a lot to do now, so you'll have to excuse me.
Of course Morrigan's gonna disapprove of that. But we've now got the repairs underway. Always a positive. Oh. Ah, there's something. Death root, of course. Fine, we'll go pick that up first. Ooh, and a locked chest. Not as good as what I've got, but I'll take it anyway.
There's one thing I do not understand, Alistair.
Just the one thing.
About you, perhaps. Why the deception over your parentage?
I'd figure you'd be the sort who knows all about deception.
I do. And what use the deception might have had ended when King Caelan perished, did it not?
Maybe. I guess I was sort of hoping that would go away.
The truth does not go away.
I didn't say it was a good fact.
Is this anywhere? No, it doesn't seem so. Oh, with the docks. Oh, death root. There we go. Oh well, I guess this kind of led to nowhere. What's this way then? I think that's the door we need to go to. Dwin's house, yes. That's also a door. Go to Caitlin's house. That's the one. Because she's in the Chantry right now, so you know. Oh. Let's open the dresser.
Ah! What are you doing? Alright, I'll come out. Please, don't hurt me. I'll go back to the Chantry if you want. I didn't mean any harm.
Your sister is looking for you, you know.
I just didn't want to be at the Chantry anymore. Everyone's scared, and I want to be brave.
How is hiding in the dresser being brave?
I wasn't always in here. I hid when I heard you coming. Well, I shouldn't tell you. It's a secret.
Are you sure? Maybe I could help you.
You could. Alright, I guess. Father said I could have his sword when I grew up. It was grandfather's, and grandfather was a great dragon slayer. I thought, if I was brave like grandfather, I could use his sword and kill the bad people who took Mother.
You had the right idea. You are indeed very brave.
Thank you, sir. But the sword is too heavy for me. I guess I'm not as strong as someone like you.
You are a bit shrimpy. No, that's not an option. You'll grow up eventually. Don't worry about it.
That doesn't help us now. Caitlin says everyone's going to die tonight.
Maybe so. Nothing is certain. Be brave, remember?
Yes, sir.
Where is this sword now?
In the chest. In Mother's room. Father gave me a key, but I'm not supposed to give it to anyone.
Perhaps I could help you and your sister in return.
You could? Maybe you could give my sister money? She said if we had money, we'd be alright, even if Mother is dead.
I'll talk to your sister about it, I promise.
Oh, alright. Here's the key. I hope you use it to kill a lot of those bad people. I should go back to the Chantry. Good luck.
It's true, I probably could have got away without spending any money to get this sword. I'm not sure if the sword's actually any good for me, but I felt a bit bad doing that. The green blade. It's a long sword, and it does quite a bit of damage. Alistair. Yes, it's quite decent. It's a curved sword as well. Let's take that off for a second. That's an interesting blade. Is it also iced? It is, excellent. Okay. Let us continue. I could just forget to talk to his sister, but no, we won't do that. Let's go talk to Dwyn after we explore here. Ooh, what's that? Ooh. 76 copper? Oh, 78 copper, sorry. Only Callan had. No swimming. Great. Another silver ring. Something to sell later.
As you say.
Even more death root. But I've got rid of my poison making, so it's kind of useless. Let's go see what Dwyn has to say. The door is locked and it looks as if it's been recently repaired. We could pick the lock on a door, but let's knock. Hello? Okay, I guess we're lockpicking. You failed to pick the lock, now it's hopelessly jammed. Oh dear, oh well. Guess the only option is to break it open. Yeah, this is gonna get me on his good side straight away.
Wonderful. Intruders. I hope you have a good reason for breaking and entering into my home.
Yeah, the third option would be good. I apologize, I don't mean any harm.
Apology accepted. The name's Dwyn. Pleased to meet you. Now get out.
Murdoch says he needs you for the militia.
So what? You recruiting for him? I'll tell you what I told Murdoch. I'm not risking my neck for this town.
Your chances are better out there than in here.
Thanks. But I'll take my chances in here. Everyone else can run around in the open waiting to die.
Can't I change your mind?
Maybe. Let's hear what you've got.
I'll put in a good word for you with Bantegan or the Jarl.
You might just be able to pull that off. Fine. I'll throw in with the militia. For now. You better be out there too when the sun goes down. I'm not fighting for a lost cause, you hear me?
Yeah, joy. And... dog can level up? Maybe? Yes, he can. Excellent. Oh well, so we've got both the blacksmith and Dwyn helping in the militia. So really I think we can just call for nighttime now, but we'll continue exploring a little first. We'll speak to Caitlin. See what she has to say.
Bevan said you were the one who found him. I can't possibly repay you.
About the sword I found in your home.
Bevan told me about Grandfather's sword. So you have it then? I suppose it won't go to waste, at least.
Perhaps I could pay you something for it. Oh, actually no. I'll return... No. Perhaps I could pay you something for it.
I have no idea what it's worth, to be honest. And you found Bevan. I couldn't ask you for money.
Let me pay you something at least. Here's 50 silver.
Thank you, my lord. Use it well. Thank you again for Bevan. With my mother gone... well, I'm just glad he's safe. I can't thank you enough.
Don't worry about it.
The Maker sent you. I just know it. Thank you again.
Oh, Liliana disapproves. What? I give her 50 silver. Suppose I could have given her more, but it's money. You know, it doesn't grow on trees. Don't shoot, don't shoot, don't shoot. Thank you. How do we get to the tavern? This way. Is anyone in here? Beric, Lloyd, Bella. Okay. Anything around here? Doesn't seem so. Let's see what these people have to say.
Not looking for company.
Shouldn't you be with the militia?
Why? I don't live here.
Then what are you doing here?
Just waiting until I can leave again.
Strange seeing an elf here.
Elves aren't allowed to travel?
I'm just curious, that's all.
I'm not here to talk.
There's something about this man's demeanor. I don't know.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
But you do, don't you? I know spy when I see one.
Look, I don't know you, and I don't want to. I'm not... I mean, I was just told to... I mean, just leave me alone.
I'm not going anywhere. Start talking.
About what? Just because you're a Grey Warden doesn't mean you can go around threatening people.
This'll be easier if you just tell me what you're hiding.
But I never... Oh, all right, I'll tell you. Just don't hurt me. This is more than I bargained for. Look, they just paid me to watch the castle and send word if anything should change. But they never said anything about monsters. I haven't even been able to report anything since this started. I'm stuck, same as you, I swear.
And who are they? Who hired you to do this?
A tall fellow. I forget his name. He said he was working for Hal. Arl Rendon Hal. He's an important man, Terran Loghain's right hand. So I didn't do anything wrong.
How and Loghain are working together now? If I listen to the back of my head. So you know how this happened? Tell me now.
I don't know anything about these creatures. When the Arl got sick, I got scared that people would think I was involved. But I swear I don't know anything about it. They sent me to watch. Maybe they knew the Arl would get sick. I don't know.
How do I know you're telling the truth?
Here, this is a letter from them. It has instructions and everything. Keep it. Do whatever you want with it. I just thought I was serving the king and making a bit of coin on the side. You have to believe me.
I think you should help defend Redcliffe tonight.
Oh, all right. I'll do it. Thank you for your mercy. I won't forget it.
What does this letter say then? Journal. Codex. This one? No. Beric's letter. We need your eyes and ears in Redcliffe. Stay in the village, keep your head down and watch the castle. Report any changes and you'll be well paid.
Another doomed soul come to drown their sorrows here, I see. If you came here for a drink, you'd have to talk to Lloyd. He's got a vice grip on the spigots. I'm just here to keep the boys from mutiny.
How has business been?
What business? Without the castle soldiers, the only customers we have are local. And they're all in the militia with no money to spend. The few with any money are here, but it's not enough to justify working. Lloyd's a greasy pig. And if I didn't need this job so badly,
You don't care for Lloyd, I take it?
he gropes me and pays me next to nothing. But I suppose it could be worse. Not like I've got many options.
Why don't you leave? Actually, no. That's obvious. I could talk to Lloyd about this.
No, that'll just make things worse. And that's very sweet, but I'll be fine.
I see.
What can you do? Girls like me don't get much choice if we don't want to join the chantry. And it's too late to get married.
I should go.
Keep safe.
Well, let us talk to Lloyd then.
Hello there, friend. Can't say we've ever met before. Stranger to the village, I take it. Haven't had many travellers lately. All this nonsense is bad for business. Bet you regret coming, yes?
Let's just do business.
Right. I've got some supplies too, in case you're interested. With the store closed down, it doesn't hurt to pick up some of the slack, eh?
What does he have for sale, and what can I sell? He doesn't have a great deal. And his ale is only 2 coppers. That's probably not a very good sign. We could sell the potion of We could sell the potion of respecialization, really? For 25 coppers? That is one way you could just constantly make money. Kinda crazy, but fair enough. Don't need that. Spirit shard. No. We don't need these anymore, really. All these. We don't need this dagger. Keep the great sword. Ooh, Oath Seeker. Oh, that's the family sword, isn't it, I think? Oh no, there's the family sword. Oh. Steel longsword. Does a fair bit of damage as well. Sell the barbarian maces. That longbow. So some of this splint mail. The silver rings. Oh, we're getting our inventory back down again. Excellent. There you go. And Liliana, are you wearing a helmet? I don't think you are. No. You need 17 strength to wear that light helmet. Jesus. I don't even have 17 strength. Let us continue exploring then. We don't have much more to do, I think. And the world map, and the 2 bridges. No death route. Ooh, let's build ships here.
So I take it you did not enjoy your Templar training?
That's directed at me, I take it.
Do you see any others about who have failed at their religious instruction?
I didn't fail, I was recruited into the Grey Wardens.
And if you had not been recruited, what would have happened instead?
I would have turned into a drooling lunatic, slaughtered the Grand Cleric, and run through the streets of Denham in my small clothes, I guess.
Your self-awareness does you credit.
I thought you'd like that.
At least they're getting along well. Oh, hello, Sir Perth.
Yes, yes, very lovely. Let us soak in the vista before the massacre begins.
It is quite a lovely view. Thank you for mentioning it to me. Let's talk to Sir Perth then. What does he have to say?
Greetings, Grey Warden. I am as relieved as Ban Tegan is to see you here. I must admit that I do not quite know how to address you. Is my lord sufficient?
Call me Grey Warden, for that is what I am.
Grey Warden it is then, and thank you kindly. I am Sir Perth, until recently in direct service of Arl Eamon of Redcliffe. For now my charge is defending the village from these evil assaults. Would that I had chosen not to seek out the urn of sacred ashes. Perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle, or perhaps I would be dead. Ah well, with the Grey Warden aiding our defence, perhaps all is not lost.
You mentioned something about an urn.
When the Isle fell sick, we were at a loss. Nothing worked to cure him, and he just kept getting worse. Finally, our lesser Isolde came up with a plan. The Urn of Sacred Ashes is a legendary artifact said to hold great healing powers. If found, it might save him.
They say the followers of Andraste smuggled her ashes out of Tevinter and hid them in Ferelden. The urn's never been heard of since.
We knights volunteered to seek it out. Few of us have returned. Many are still out there, unaware of what is happening here.
Just what is the All sick with?
We were never certain. He thirsted for water and then grew weaker and weaker. He brought in a mage, but even that did nothing. The Arlessa believed he was cursed and that we needed the power of Andraste herself, or he would surely perish.
Why did the Arlessa believe anyone could find the urn?
The Jarl once employed a scholar, Brother Genetivi. He had proof the urn was in Ferelden, or so I was told.
So no one can find the other knights and bring them back?
Eventually, perhaps. The ones I have here were those near enough to recall within the last few days. I only returned myself because I was passing by Redcliffe and heard the news of strange attacks.
I want to discuss something else.
As you wish.
Is there anything I can do to help?
We have sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are too few to stand against the monsters without assistance. Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures. Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be, all things considered.
I'll see what I can do.
That gladdens my heart to hear it.
Carry on.
As you wish, Grey Warden. Make a watch over you.
Save. So, oh, hello, we can enter the windmill.
No word from the castle. I shall do it.
I know you will. A love letter. Correspondence interruptus. Oh dear. What does this say then? It's a quest, so... A collection of embarrassing personal communications between the spoiled wealthy and the objects of their obsession. You are filthy, a beast, such a depravity I have never been forced to suffer. Her words are so laden when they leave your lips is beyond decent imagining. Madam, I love you. Oh dear. Yes. Let us head back and talk with the Holy Mother of the Chantry. And then we can finally get this night battle on the way. Because I think once we talk to Murdoch once more and tell him that the blacksmith and... Ooh, can we go in there? Yes, we can. And Dwayne are going to help in the battle. Night falls, I believe. Oh, hello. Didn't realize there was someone in here.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Quit lying. Actually, what is your lockpicking skill? See, absolutely nothing.
Yes? What can I do for you?
Ah, you're one of those people. I have a letter for you from the Blackstone Irregulars.
I knew this time would come. I should have listened to my wife. Don't sign that paper, she said. They might pay you a few sovereigns now, but they'll be back. Blast. I'll see you on the front lines, I suppose.
I'll see you there. That was one thing I was thinking about. I knew there was someone from Redcliffe I had to find. Is there anyone else I need to find? Nope. Excellent. Let's go down and talk to... I think her name's Hannah. The Reverend Mother, anyway. Let's not be shot with arrows.
What is it you need, child?
Sir Perth needs holy protection for the knights.
I have done all I can for them. I pray for them each night and seek the Maker's forgiveness for their sins before they face their deaths. What Sir Perth seeks is something that is not in my power to give.
What do you mean?
Sir Perth believes that I can protect them against these creatures, a shield only the Maker can provide, and that I withhold this power.
Well, can't you just tell him the Maker will watch over him? Morale is a powerful thing, you know.
You mean you want me to let them think the Maker protects them in a real sense? I will not lie to them like that.
But if they think it helps them...
I suppose their belief in the Maker's power could inspire them, but it just seems like trickery. Very well. If it keeps them alive, I will do what I must. I have a number of silver-cast holy symbols. Tell Sir Perth that he can have them, and that wearing them will confer the Maker's protection. Now please, let me tend to these poor folk. I must do what I can, and I suggest you do the same.
We can give those symbols to Perth. I have a slight problem. I'm trying to make a very chantry-friendly person, and yet the Holy Mothers don't seem to want to believe in their own Maker. The way Leandra talks about the Maker and not having personal faith seems to be more powerful than just having a set of laws and rules. So, yeah, confliction to make my character. I suppose that's a way everyone has to face religion, but let's not go into that debate. And so, I can go to Sir Perth and I can speak to Murdoch. I will leave this part here because next part I think is going to be, well, basically made up of a fair few battles. So this part's mostly been talking, but it sets us up quite nicely for what is to come. So this has been AnthWolf, and I will see you all next time in part 14, I believe it is. But I'll see you all then. Take care and bye bye.